10 freeway. Good evening from Los Angeles, just a few miles down the 110 freeway. Welcome to the Stubhub Center Track and Field Stadium for tonight's USL tilt between the LA Galaxy 2 and Oklahoma City Energy FC. Sitting alongside the insider Adam Serrano, I'm Troy Barty, as we'll be calling tonight's action from Carson. Adam, these two teams both sit under the playoff line, but both are riding a two-game unbeaten streak into this one. What are your expectations for tonight's Western Conference matchup?
Absolutely huge game for Mike Munoz. He's got 9 players on this team with first-team experience, and it's a big game for Jimmy Nielsen. He wants to move his team up the standings, so it's going to be a close game.
And we have many exciting players to watch tonight. But from the visitors, Oklahoma City Energy, the number 9 Colombian, Jose Angulo.
Yeah, Angulo is a real talent. Scored 2 goals against Colorado Springs. Helped OKC get the victory last week. He's got 5 goals and 3 assists this season. A big player to watch.
And of course, for the Galaxy, maybe a surprise performer this year, Justin Dillon.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic player right now. Justin Dillon's got 6 goals, 2 assists. The Cal Poly product has really kind of flown under the radar, started off as a super sub and really sort of performed really well. So I'm really curious to see how he plays against this experienced OKC defense.
And as these teams make their way out for the anthem, an exciting starting lineup for the Galaxy, which we will get to. But first, Oklahoma City FC only making 1 change from last week. Adam, what do you see here tonight?
You know, it's a very interesting defense. You know, starting off with the goalkeeper, Cody Dorendi, former Galaxy 2 player. Then you look in the midfield and the defense. You got headlining Anthony Wallace, 2010 MLS Cup winner. And then up top, you've got the 2 big talented attackers, Miguel Gonzalez, Jose Angulo. Really players to watch.
And Galaxy 2 fielding undoubtedly their most offensive lineup, most exciting lineup this year. Adam, take us through it.
You know, they played the kids. Now they're playing a real experienced group. You got John Kempen, very talented player. You've got, starting off, I look at Hugo Arellano playing very well. And you've got a really curious midfield. You got Ari Lassiter in there, and then Justin Dillon kind of leading the way.
And we're going to pause here for the national anthem. Go to break. When we come back, the kickoff from Carson.
The International Champions Cup, a collision course of the world's best players. They understand no boundaries, no borders, only their crest and the cup. Passion, rivalry, experience greatness in person. Manchester City against Real Madrid, July 26th, Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum. Tickets on sale now at internationalchampionscup.com.
The pitch is a sacred place where tradition is honored and respect is earned. The pitch is a sacred place where every match, the goal, is perfection. Union Galaxy, Saturday, April 29th at 7:30, only on Spectrum Sportsnet.
Welcome back to Carson in the Stubhub Center Track and Field Stadium, where the OKC Energy FC are set to take on the LA Galaxy 2. An exciting lineup like we just mentioned, Adam. Talk us a little bit more about that experienced starting 11 for the Galaxy 2.
Yeah, it's a very experienced lineup for Galaxy 2. I think Ziggy Smith, who's on the bench right now, is kind of orchestrating a lot of these choices. I think you're going to see a very wise team. He needs to figure out who's going to be on his LA Galaxy first team, so it's a very interesting match for both sides.
Mike Munoz telling us earlier today that Ziggy will be on this bench for the first half, he thinks, and some of the starting 11 decisions were actually made between Ziggy and Mike. So very interesting, Ziggy's approach to the Galaxy 2.
Yeah, he's got to figure out who he wants. He's still in his first week on the job, so this is a big opportunity for these players. You know, I look at Bradford Jameson IV, I look at Jaime Villarreal, Bradley Diallo, those players all have to find their way into this Galaxy first team, and here's a golden opportunity for them.
Exciting lineup for sure for head coach Mike Munoz. On the other side for OKC, Jimmy Nielsen.
Yeah, they got the 2013 MLS Cup champion, the Puma, as he was known back in Sporting Kansas City. He's an experienced coach looking to lead his team up the standings. They want to qualify for the playoffs, so this is a big match for them.
And the referees for this evening's matchup, center referee Daniel Radford. His assistants are Eduardo Jeff and Selma Perez. The fourth official is Robert Sarfaraz. And the Galaxy are set to come out in a 4-4-2 with experience all over the field and a lot of speed.
Yeah, this is going to be a very quick Galaxy 2 lineup. You look at Ari Lassiter playing out wide. Normally we see him up top. He's kind of switched positions with Bradford Jameson IV. We're kind of getting a good look at both of those players, seeing how versatile they can be. But this Galaxy 2 team has speed to burn, and they're going to look to go at Cody Lorendi, the former Galaxy 2 goalkeeper.
And a little interesting note for you this evening, Bradley Diallo, who usually plays on the outside, is coming inside to play center back, where Nathan Smith will jump out to that right back position. That came at the request of Galaxy head coach Ziggy Schmidt.
Yeah, Ziggy kind of pulling all the strings here tonight. I mean, he's really kind of putting a stamp on there. Bradley played a little bit under Kurt Nolfo, both at the center back position with Galaxy 2 over the last couple years and with the first team. So it's a position he's experienced with. He's got the knowledge. We'll see how he does tonight. And Nathan Smith, this is a big game for him. I think he needs to get the confidence up. He's had some uneven performances, so golden opportunity for him.
And OKC Energy coming out in a 3-4-3. Mike Munoz says that's a different look than what they're used to. Should be interesting to see how they deal with that attack tonight.
Yeah, it'll be very interesting. It's a huge game for Oklahoma City, and let's get this ball rolling.
And we're off here from the Stubhub Center Track and Field Stadium. As Andrews passes it along the back line. Nice interception. Must be fun for Lassiter to get some quality minutes and experience here at the Galaxy 2.
Yeah, he just scored his first MLS goal, so this is a huge opportunity for him. You know, he's a player that wants to be an MLS caliber striker. We'll see if he can add another tool in his tool bag right now playing outside.
And it'll be interesting to watch the formation tonight, as OKC already showing that they're willing to drop 4, even 5 guys in the back. So an always interchanging lineup here tonight.
Yeah, I think that's a very smart decision by Jimmy Nielsen, especially when he sees an experienced Galaxy 2 attack. I think it's very wise to kind of drop those numbers back and really protect Lorendi, because this is a Galaxy team that's motivated. You saw the first team last night. They really were interested and motivated to play for Ziggy Schmidt. I think this is a big opportunity for these second team guys as well.
And the ball goes back and forth in the midfield. OKC comes out with it. Andrews to Dixon. Out for an OKC throw-in. And Bradford Jameson starting up top. Do you like him there, or would you rather see him out wide?
You know, I want to see how he plays there. He played a little bit in the closing stages against Seattle last night. Was able to kind of create some opportunities. He's got speed. He's a very technical player. I'm interested to see how he can do. I think he's definitely going to stretch this Oklahoma City defense, so we'll see how he can perform.
And Oklahoma City with a lot of experience of their own, especially with Anthony Wallace out there on the field, an MLS Cup winner. Adam, you remember the year?
Yeah, 2010. I remember being in that freezing BMO field. The Galaxy should have been in that championship game had they not lost to FC Dallas there.
And there you see Diallo at the center back position. Mike said he's very versatile, and they're excited to see how he plays in this role.
Very talented little defender right there, Diallo. I think he needs to kind of get that confidence up. He's kind of struggled a little bit at times, but put in a good shift last night for the first team.
And a 0-0 draw last night for those of you watching. And here's Bradford Jameson looking to get it out wide. A nice ball into the sixth. Not dealt with well there by Lorendi. And Mendiola gets it on frame, cleared off the line, frantic inside the 18. Dylan with the overhead kick, and we have a goal kick.
Yeah, you know, very, very lucky right there for OKC. You know, Cody Lorendi really coming up big, and the Galaxy just couldn't get the job done.
And as we see here, I would say Cody Lorendi is working himself into this game. A couple nervy moments there. I'm sure he was happy to see that go over the bar.
Yeah, you know, great play, though, by Josh Turnley to kind of get the ball in and get that whole sequence going. You know, the Galaxy have to be a little bit cleaner. You know, they got the first team coach watching. They got to be better.
Oh, and a bad giveaway at top of the 18. Here's Wallace, tries to get his left foot shot off. It goes out for a corner, and you can't lose the ball in dangerous areas there.
Yeah, really poor decision right there. You look at Anthony Wallace kind of using that experience. He make the run, but Diallo is there, and we go out for a corner.
And the referee, Daniel Radford, has a few words out there for Jose Barril. Interesting look here on the corner kick for OKC Energy FC. Starting very high, Galaxy man-to-man with two on the front post. And a low in-swinging ball, he gets it back, and this time sends it high and out. Nice to see John Kempen between the sticks tonight for Galaxy 2.
Yeah, John Kempen, I think, is a very talented player. You know, Clement Diop still kind of working his way back from injury. You know, Eric Lopez has been fantastic over the last couple games. But John Kempen, you know, very experienced player, totally steady. I'm really curious to see how he can play in this game. I think it's a good assignment for him.
And Caruvias out wide. Gets it back. Has great ability, can spray the ball anywhere. Back now for Ariano. Diallo now. OKC starting to press a little bit here. Galaxy doing well, maintaining possession. And Diallo taking his time. Caruvias.
A lot of pressure from Oklahoma City. They're really trying to pressure the Galaxy high up the field. Smart move by Jimmy Nielsen, I think, to kind of try to set the tempo early.
And obviously testing that back line who's not played together. Obviously there'll be a feeling out period as OKC sends it out wide here for Dixon. Dixon back to Wallace, who's got pressure from Jameson. And out for a G2 throw-in.
You know, that's a good point. That's something people forget, I think, when they watch these USL affiliate games, that, yeah, you put a lot of first-team players out there, but these are guys that, you know, haven't played together in a game situation a lot, so it's tough. And
there's another turnover in midfield as OKC looks to capitalize. Wallace now has the ball on his left foot. And OKC plays it back, regroups. Andrews over to Fink. And there's Gonzalez, who is equally as dangerous as Angulo.
They got the reigning USL Player of the Week, had 2 goals and 1 assist against Colorado Springs. He's playing very well right now, so Mike Munoz's team has to watch out for him.
And the ball gets all the way back to Lorendi. Andrews now sending it over. Up the field they go with Highland. Dixon. Now for Anthony Dixon. And a nice ball into the middle of the box. No one there. Good defensive shape there. No problem for Galaxy 2.
Yeah, they've made some mistakes early, but their shape has been very well. They're defending in blocks. That's what you expect to see from an experienced team.
Lassiter. Plenty of time for Turnley. Jamison on that left wing now. Coming back to get the ball. He wants to get involved in the game. That's a good sign. Dylan, the lone striker when Jamison comes back deep.
Yeah, he's kind of drifting a lot. We're seeing Ari Lassiter kind of being in a midfield position there, so he's kind of reminding me a little bit of Giovanni Dos Santos at times, just sort of drifting all the way back to try to get the ball.
I'm sure he would not mind of that comparison. And now Turnley. OKC picking and choosing when they press. Angulo not applying any pressure. Plenty of time for Diallo. Works it wide for Smith. All kinds of time here for the Galaxy.
Yeah, very good defensive organization right now from Oklahoma City.
And now on the right wing. Here we go, a nice run into the box.
Heavy touch there from Jaime. Really good run. Like what he was thinking there, but just a little bit too much on that peg.
And what have you seen from Jaime this year, Adam?
Yeah, I've been really impressed by Jaime. I think Jaime is one of the better young prospects that the Galaxy have. Really steady midfielder. I'm really curious to see how he can continue to grow. He's really a player I would watch if I was a Galaxy fan. Real good two-way midfielder. We'll see how he does.
And Baril now. Goes all the way back to Lorendi on his favorite left foot there. And Smith deals with the long ball well. As he looks for Jamison. Now back to Villarreal. Turnley tries to head it to Lassiter, but is cut out. Covarrubias now. And a lot of experience for Covarrubias in the middle of the park there.
Yeah, he's got 13 appearances so far this season. He's a former Oklahoma City Energy player. Started the season with them after beginning. He was a Galaxy 2 original, formerly from Cal State Dominguez Hills. He was a Toro for a long time. He's a player I think that Munoz wanted to bring in to kind of bring some experience, because we've seen such a young lineup from Galaxy 2 this year that they need some old heads.
And the Galaxy now looking to break. A tactical foul there by Angulo, which draws the early yellow card. He's probably asking himself, that's the first foul I committed, but hey, a yellow is a yellow.
You got to do what you got to do there. Villarreal was off to the races, and Angulo had to do what he had to do, but I think it might have been a little bit early to bring that yellow card out there, but Galaxy will take it.
Lorendi now talking to his defense. Potential threat here as the Galaxy 2 send it into the box. Nobody home, and now OKC maybe with a chance to break. Wallace runs into Dixon there. And foul is called.
Wallace playing very high up the field. I mean, he started in this league as a center back, kind of outside back, and he's playing more of a midfield role for Oklahoma City. I mean, trying to find some new life, I guess.
Now OKC with the free kick they can send into the box here. Numbers forward. Six guys. And the header goes out for a goal kick. Keep it up to date with the USL all season long by visiting the new USLsoccer.com for everything you need to know about the USL and its 29 teams. 13 minutes in, Adam, 0-0, teams still feeling each other out.
Yeah, you know, very organized on both sides right now. I think, you know, the teams are still kind of feeling themselves out, as you said. We'll probably see some action coming up, but curious to see if the Galaxy 2's experience attack can find a way to break Oklahoma City, who's just kind of parking the bus right now.
Well, Jose Angulo, Miguel Gonzalez, and Alex Dixon pose a very dangerous threat. They have yet to really get involved so far this evening.
Yeah, I think that you got to give credit to Hugo Arellano and Bradley Diallo. Kind of bottled them up so far, but Oklahoma City's had some decent possession. They just haven't been able to capitalize and really punish Kempen.
And Mickey Daly sends a nice ball into the box as Angulo first times it right into Kempen's hands. And Adam, John also had a stint with OKC.
Yeah, Kempen, you know, the former OKC goalkeeper, you know, under Jimmy Nielsen. He was also his understudy with Kansas City way back when, and really kind of came up big on that play, which I guess was pretty much on cue. I mentioned Angulo, and there he goes and nearly gets himself a goal.
Covarrubias now dropping deep as he likes to pick up the ball from his defenders. Arellano looking for Turnley. Wants to send it upfield, no one available. Villarreal back to Arellano. And the ball turns over. Dixon. Wallace. Mickey Daly now. And Jose Barrio. Out for Fink. No off, but there's a late flag. Offsides on OKC. But a good run by Miguel Gonzalez.
Pretty decent run right there. Good thinking there from Oklahoma City, trying to catch the Galaxy napping right there.
OKC Energy FC coming off a big win against Colorado Springs Switchbacks last week. Were in command of the game, but gave 2 late penalties away. But they still managed to hold on 4-3.
Yeah, Jimmy Nielsen's team's got to start to make a run, as does Galaxy too, if they want to qualify for the postseason. It was a very good performance. We got a good ball in here.
Jameson from Turnley. Kicks it off Fink, who keeps it in play. And Dixon kicks it off Turnley for OKC throw-in.
I like what Bradford was thinking there, but you know, good play by Fink to kind of keep the ball out and eventually regain possession.
Indeed, another OKC throw-in. Sam Fink from Wake Forest, played from 2011, 2014. In 2015, he was one of only 2 players to play every minute in the USL, but was plagued by injury last season. Out wide for Smith. Checking is Dylan. Lassiter makes a run off him. Nice communication there by the 2 attacking players. As you see, Jameson float out wide left now.
Yeah, we're really seeing a lot of switching going on in that Galaxy attack. I think Bradford's kind of moved out to the left wing. We're seeing Ari play a little bit closer to goal right now alongside Dylan, but you know, Bradford is kind of drifting as well, so we'll see where that all lines up.
And now, Mendiola fighting with Dixon for the ball. Nice job by Turnley to win the second ball. Villarreal plays it safe and back. All kinds of time and space for Villarreal. Not much movement up top. Mendiola lays it off. And Turnley whips a nice ball in, and a nice punch out by Lorendi.
It's going to be a throw-in for the Galaxy. Good play by Lorendi to kind of cut it off.
Didn't get a full fist to it, but he got just enough to avoid any danger. Now, Covarrubias. And as we look at Mike Munoz down there on the sideline, you'll also see Ziggy Schmid occupying a seat on the bench tonight. How do you think that plays for head coach Mike Munoz?
Yeah, it's got to be very interesting for him to have Ziggy kind of over his shoulder right there. But I think Ziggy wants to see what these players can do. He's really starting this job, and he wants to know, kind of a little bit more about players like Jameson, like Mendiola, like Villarreal, and see where they fit in his plan. So kind of makes sense that he's kind of directing this team tonight so he can get a real good look and help the Galaxy push up the Western Conference standings, try to make the playoffs.
Covarrubias for Mendiola. A lot of interchanging happening so far. OKC don't have the numbers to push forward. As Wallace looks to join the attack, it goes back for Mickey Daly. Angulo is offside. And once again, good communication by the Galaxy back line. Beautiful evening here in Carson. It's a nice ball, good idea. Lassiter couldn't quite connect with it, but nonetheless, a nice idea to switch the play of attack.
Yeah, just a good little thought right there. As you mentioned, beautiful day for a health and wellness night here at Stubhub Center. People enjoying their Galaxy 2 water bottles. Really great night for some soccer.
And Kempen asks, what are my options, as he sends it long. Dylan competes with Andrews. OKC comes up with it. Daly back to Andrews. Jameson decides to press Fink and commits the foul.
Good thought by Jameson, maybe a little bit reckless on that challenge though.
Barrio, very solid on the ball, is the Spanish 25-year-old. Played for the third team for Real Madrid in his youth days.
Pretty impressive resume right there. It really shows you the kind of talent you can get in USL. Get some variety of opportunities for players from all over the world, and especially North America though.
Ariano out left to Turnley. Mike signals Mendiola to make a run, which he does. Turnley couldn't find him. Bradford gets it caught under his feet. Gets it to Diallo, who finds Dylan. Out wide for Smith. Villarreal, plenty of time once again. OKC really kind of dropping off now in these last 5 or 10 minutes. Turnley finds Lassiter to Jameson.
I really like what OKC is doing. They're making the Galaxy trying to figure the situation out, figure out how to break this team down, because they're doing a very good job. They're very organized right now and keeping the Galaxy off the front foot.
Covarrubias for Villarreal. Looks for Dylan, who couldn't control it. Ariano deals with the long ball as Mendiola looks to foul Dixon. And finally, whistle is blown.
It's the kind of energy you get from Raul Mendiola. He's a real workhorse and will really do anything to kind of win the ball. And so I didn't realize he could jump that high, but he got up there.
And, with the first team coach sitting on the bench tonight, you have to imagine that a lot of these players, all these players, see this as a real good opportunity to show well for themselves.
Yeah, it's a golden opportunity. And now here we go with Oklahoma City pushing upfield.
Gonzalez on the left side of the box sends in a nice, deflected out for a corner. Good work there by OKC, creating some pressure. John Kempen gets his men on the near post as the rest of the guys look to man mark. Let's see now if Baril can send in a better cross than last time. The right-footed in-swinging cross. It's a good ball, dealt well with by Covarrubia. And a nice save there by John Kempen.
Big time stop there by Kempen. You know, I think Mendiola didn't pressure a little bit hard enough and they were able to bring that shot off, but Kempen was there.
Lassiter for Jamison, who's got Andrews out wide, going 1v1 now. Dixon comes over to help, and it's crossed through the box without trouble. Fans, stay up to date on the latest USL news and information from around the league. Tune in to USL Coast to Coast with Mike Watts, Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern on Sirius XM FC, Channel 85. Also, don't forget, Sirius XM FC will air the USL Game of the Week. Please check USLsoccer.com for dates and times. 24 minutes gone here from the Stubhub Center Track and Field Stadium. Galaxy 2 hosting OKC Energy FC, and so far it's been an even match with each team creating one or two opportunities of their own.
Yeah, it's been pretty even so far. No one's kind of put a stamp on this game yet. I think, you know, credit to Oklahoma City, they're doing well, but here we go, Ari Lassiter.
Lassiter, left wing, sends in a beautiful ball across the six, but Dylan can't get his foot over the top of the ball and sends it over the crossbar. OKC Energy dodge a major bullet there.
You know, great play by Ari Lassiter to kind of set that all up. That cross, Ziggy Schmidt's going to have to notice that one. That Ari has that in his tool bag, but you know, unlucky there from Dylan. That's exactly where he wants it. He's looking a little bit frustrated after that one.
Well, he's got 6 goals and 3 assists on the year. You'd expect him to put an easy ball like that away, but it was bouncing, tough to deal with. However, he's going to watch that one back and have some words for himself.
Goal Puppy put that one on a platter right there. He's barking. He wants to get a goal.
Turnley. Ariano. OKC not applying much pressure. As I see that, here comes Baril, and now drops back. Diallo out wide for Smith. Back to Diallo. Plays it all the way back to Kempenu. Sends it long to Smith. Nice distribution there by Kempen.
You know, OKC's only got a 1-6-3 record away from home this year, but this has to be one of their better performances. You know, they're playing very well, they're very organized, and they're keeping the Galaxy from really cashing in on some opportunities.
Would agree with that. As Wallace sends it up for Dixon, who's going all by himself, gets a little bit of a shoulder. Nothing doing there. Referee having none of it.
A little speedy play there by Dixon. I like the idea, but the Galaxy kind of bottled that one up. No issue on the foul, no PK there. So we play on.
Handled well by center referee Daniel Radford. Covarrubias now looking to spray the ball wide. Diallo has a man on him. Gets rid of it quickly for Smith. Out wide, Mendiola showing that burst of speed. Looking for Dylan to make a run behind Mickey Daly. Good idea, just not quite on the same page there.
And Covarrubias picks up a yellow card.
Captain for this evening's game. Did not see the infraction myself.
Yeah, I didn't see that one there, but center official went right up to him. Strange move.
Lorendi sends it deep, and Diallo commits the foul on Angulo.
That's going to be tough for Mike Munoz to see Covarrubias get that yellow card, because he's somebody that likes to be physical, likes to track back, and he's going to have to be a little bit more restrained, or he picks up a red card. So we'll see how that changes things.
He's going to have to be a little bit more smart going into those challenges. And now OKC once again looking to send it in from a deep area, going back post. The header is won. It's free in the box. Gonzalez goes down very cheaply once again. Ref has none of it. And here's Jamison looking to break, and it finds Dylan, and it's now 1v1, but no, he was offside ahead of Jamison before he passed the ball. I'm not quite sure there.
I don't know if I agree with that call. Dylan looked to be behind the play, but the flag is up and stopped an obvious one-on-one opportunity there. So we'll see if the Galaxy might have been a little bit jobbed on that play.
Squandered an opportunity nonetheless. Jamison could have went all the way in on his own, tried to be unselfish, and paid for it. As Ariano clears it out to Wallace, who has Dixon out to the right, plays him. Dixon, all kinds of time. Cleared away by Diallo. Lassiter plays it back for Turnley. Dylan getting pressured from behind and couldn't quite control that, as OKC now looks to strike quickly, as Angulo, top of the box, dealt well with by the center backs of G2. OKC reset. Yeah, we've seen Wallace on the left side, on the right side. He's finding areas to get himself involved.
Yeah, he sort of moved everywhere, doing pretty much playing any job that Jimmy Nielsen wants him to, and he's finding some space. Galaxy have to be present on where he is and kind of try to bottle him up.
And Mendiola making a nice run down the right wing. Smith couldn't find him. Villarreal leaves it for Mendiola. And just no way through that Energy back line thus far.
Now Oklahoma City playing very well, and the ball goes back to the beard, Cody Lorendi. When he played for Galaxy too, he didn't have that huge beard, but it's kind of made him a star in Oklahoma these days.
Cody Lorendi making his debut for the Puerto Rican national team, Adam. That was quite exciting for him.
Yeah, it's great to see how his career has grown, and I think that's something you kind of forget about this Galaxy 2 project, is that you're seeing players kind of get new life.
And a good ball over the top for Angulo, who's onside. He plays it across to Dixon, but Kempen is there to shut him down 7 yards off his line. Well done there by John Kempen, taking control of his box.
Absolutely huge opportunity for Oklahoma City, but John Kempen is there to make the big-time save. That looked like a surefire goal. Jimmy Nielsen has to be frustrated with the finishing right there, but here we go. Let's see it. Great play in. Right there, Kempen to come off of his line and then bottle up the ball. I think it's a great play.
Great hustle all around there by LA Galaxy 2, as the referee is coming over to have a couple words with Jimmy Nielsen.
Yeah, Nielsen got a bit frustrated after that John Kempen save. Really probably not being very supportive of his former teammate right there. But, you know, he's got to do what he's got to do. But absolutely great save by Kempen.
Earlier you saw an opportunity squandered by Los Dos. Right back the other way. OKC is shut down by John Kempen, so game's starting to open up a little bit.
Yeah, we've seen the two kind of best opportunities of the game in the last, 15 minutes. So we're starting to see this game open up, and these teams are finding some space.
And a tough no call there. Wallace on Lassiter, but another no call.
Yes.
Referee Daniel Radford letting them play tonight.
Yeah, surprised not to see the call there. Jaime Villarreal went down really quickly, and you don't see it.
Turnley cutting inside, and Mendiola turns it over. Dixon finds Angulo. Mickey Daly to the left wing. Danger averted for Galaxy 2 once again.
Yeah, Kempen have to come in way off of his line to get that play and restart. Galaxy 2 looking a little bit shaken over the last couple minutes, so they got to find their groove again.
Villarreal to Smith. Well, when you see Lassiter, Jameson, and Dillon all up top, that's going to give any defense some nightmares.
Yeah, you really like that group on paper. We need to start seeing some chances created from that group, but Jimmy Nielsen's group has done very well to shut them down so far.
Smith for Covarrubias. Smith back to Diallo. Ariano, all kinds of time. Nine players for this Galaxy 2. Adam seeing first team action this year.
Yeah, I think it shows that Ziggy Schmidt has to look at these guys. We see 9 players who have first team experience. 8 of those with the first team. Josh Turnley being the lone exception, playing in an Open Cup match earlier this year, did very well. And now here we go. Oklahoma City's on the break.
OKC breaking with Angulo. Dixon open across the box. He plays it back for Gonzalez, but a great stop by Ariano. A goal-saving challenge there. Covarrubias for Mendiola. Galaxy can't capitalize in transition. OKC regains possession.
Almost a carbon copy of the last chance. They're really coming down that left side, going after Nathan Smith. But this Galaxy defense has kind of held up and been able to make those last-ditch saves to keep Oklahoma City off the board.
Well dealt with there by Ariano, as Angulo had 2 options in the box and played the killer cut-back pass. It was just well defended.
Yeah, you got to wonder where they're going to start taking some chances from the left side.
Nike is a proud partner of the USL. Follow at Nike Soccer on Twitter for all the latest Nike Soccer information. 37 minutes into this one as LA Galaxy 2 are hosting OKC Energy FC. It's been an exciting 0-0 match so far, Adam.
Yeah, it's been a very interesting game. I would have expected Oklahoma City. They started the game off in a very defensive posture, but they're starting to find their groove. And with Galaxy 2, they've got to start to cash in on some of these opportunities. They've got a lot of experience on the field, but we haven't seen Cody Lorendi really challenged just yet. So Mike Munoz wants to see a little bit more urgency from his group.
And you can see the respect OKC is giving to Galaxy 2 as 5 defenders across that back line. Diallo out to the right for Smith. Plenty of time and space to try and pick out Jamison. His pass just a little too hard.
Yeah, you want to see a little bit more patience, a little bit more calmness from this Galaxy 2 midfield. There's plenty of experience here. They have the talent up top, but you haven't seen that real finished product just yet. So you want to see a little bit more patience, a little bit more ideas.
Gonzalez once again on that left-hand side. Plays it to the top of the 18, challenged well, and cleared away. Wallace finds Baril, who's been quiet this evening, and he makes a nice run down this right flank, puts in a dangerous ball to the back post, but no one there. Goal kick, G2.
Yeah, just like I said, they're going to start to take some of those chances, be a little bit more dangerous. You know, very interesting chance there by Baril to kind of, maybe he was looking for the goal there. I'm not so sure. I think the run was a little bit lacking from Angulo, but, you know, interesting decision there from Oklahoma City.
John Kempen sending his men deep. Trying to pick out Justin Dillon, who wins the header, flicks it on for Jamison, cleared away by Kyle Hyland. Ariano for Lassiter. Covarrubias playing it simple. Diallo tries to find Mendiola, who's bottled up in the midfield. OKC once again threatening with Dixon. Both Dixons on attack here, and it'll be another OKC corner.
Yeah, Oklahoma City doing so well in transition. You know, they're really pressuring the Galaxy midfielders, forcing them to make those turnovers, and then just really going on the counter. So that's something that Galaxy 2 have done well with so far, but it's a little bit worrisome, I feel.
Well, Galaxy 2 are winless since their home opener here. Obviously wanting to get forward and score some goals, which is going to leave themselves open in a little, expose themselves for a counter if they're not careful. Now here's Baril with the outswinger. Good ball, cleared away. Well, Jamison plays it back for Covarrubias. And a nice ball for Dillon. Or is that Lassiter? Lassiter puts it on his left foot, off the inside of the post, and the Galaxy 2 are on the board first in the 41st minute. Well done there by the goal pup.
Yeah, right there by the goal puppy. Woof, woof. I think it was a great play by Raul Mendiola to find Lassiter with that really off-balance pass. You know, Lassiter wants the ball on his feet, and he had a great shot right there. Beat his old teammate Cody Lorenzi for the goal.
Mendiola, like you said, he saw a streaking Lassiter out of the corner of his eye. He plays the quick ball and a couple nice stutter steps, put it on his left foot inside that post. Great finish. Huh, Adam?
That's absolutely vintage Ari Lassiter. He's done that to USL defenses so much over the years. I like that little stutter step and then finish. Easy goal for the goal puppy.
And now Galaxy playing with a goal advantage. It must take a little pressure off that defense and John Kempen.
Yeah, Oklahoma City's going to have to open up. They're probably not going to be able to rely on that counterattack that's been so effective for them this far. We'll see if they can find some space.
Dixon with the volley. It goes out for a goal kick. LA Galaxy fans, see the future of your LA Galaxy when Ethan Zubak, Justin Dillon, Miguel Aguilar, and Los Dos take on OC Soccer Club on August 2nd at 7:30 p.m. Fans can save money by purchasing their Los Dos tickets in advance online at lagalaxy.com/2. Turnley. Now Galaxy should be playing, Galaxy 2 playing much more comfortably. No reason to force any issues here. Mendiola once again streaking through that midfield. Jameson dummies it for Lassiter. And it looks like Lassiter was just offsides, according to the AR.
I like the thought there from Jameson, but once again you see Raul Mendiola orchestrating things. That's what makes him so dangerous, is that he has such a great work rate, and he's able to find players when maybe they don't even know where they are. So I'm glad to see him playing well right now.
Diallo sticks his leg around Angulo. And Kyle Hyland with the throw-in on that far left-hand side. Wallace turns it over. No need to play with it in the back. Good job from the Galaxy playing out of a little pressure. Here's Turnley.
Yeah, real patient play right now. They've got their goal. This half is winding down, playing very smart, trying not to lose the ball, but they lose the ball right there, and here comes Oklahoma City.
Dixon. Ball works its way to Fink, who plays it back to Andrews. Goes all the way back to Lorendi.
Galaxy fans might remember Cody Lorendi from being a part of one of the greatest Galaxy goals of all time when Robbie Keane famously chipped him from midfield in the late blue and white game back in 2014. I'm sure Cody still remembers that goal.
The type of information we expect out of the insider. Justin Dillon working hard, trying to play Lassiter, and does. Lassiter cuts it back for Dillon. Once again, Lassiter on that left-hand side. Turnley. He's got 3 guys in the box. And the ball's cleared away. 1 minute. Stoppage time here in the first half, where LA Galaxy 2 lead OKC Energy FC by a score of 1-0.
No goal in that play, but what a sequence there for Justin Dillon. Kind of a tank out there. A real Mustang, if you will, at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo.
His frame makes him a good hold-up target forward.
Always called him the heir apparent to Jack McBean. He's got that speed, he's got that physicality, which makes him so good, and it's why he's kind of been a real pleasant surprise for Mike Munoz's team this year.
And Daniel Radford looks at his watch. And Villarreal looks to play in Mendiola, but Lorendi's there to cut it out. And there's the whistle from referee Daniel Radford as the LA Galaxy 2 take a 1-0 lead into halftime over the OKC Energy FC. Adam, your first half thoughts?
I think Galaxy 2 with a very smart half. Oklahoma City really doing what they had to do, but Ari Lassiter's goal is the difference, and Mike Munoz's team is up 1-0 after the first 45 minutes.
From the Stubhub Center in Carson, California at the Track and Field Stadium, Galaxy 2 lead the Oklahoma City Energy FC by a score of 1-0. We're going to step aside here for a second, but stay here for USL action on LAGalaxy.com.
Introducing the Galaxy Express, powered by Long Beach Transit. The Galaxy Express offers free non-stop shuttles to and from Stubhub Center for every LA Galaxy home match. The shuttle picks up from Harbor Gateway Transit Center and Del Amo Station and offers easy access from the Metro Silver Line and Blue Line. Leave your car at home. Enjoy a quick and simple route directly to the game with Galaxy Express. Learn more at lagalaxy.com/shuttle.
I'm Ari Lassiter from Temecula, California, and I'm a forward. My nickname is the Gold Puppy. My father used to be the dog, so now I'm the little puppy scoring goals. Tennis player. Pasta. Or some cinnamon toast crunch.
That's a spicy meatball!
Beyonce. Puppies. The little thing face, the one's like, One Direction.
Goals being scored everywhere tonight. The Los Angeles Galaxy are rampant.
And welcome back to Carson, California at the Stubhub Center Track and Field Stadium, where the Galaxy 2 lead the Oklahoma City Energy FC by a score of 1-0. Alongside the insider Adam Serrano, I'm Troy Barty, and what an exciting first half that was, Adam.
Yeah, very interesting first half, kind of a teeter-totter right there. Oklahoma City with some chances, but Galaxy 2 have the goal.
You talked about those chances. They went back and forth at the beginning. And here you see OKC Energy, I think this was the 4th minute, creating some dangerous situations for John Kempen.
Yeah, big time save by Kempen. And here we go again. You know, great little play in there, right into Dixon. Big save by Kempen once again. Let me say offside the foot from Mendiola. Finds Ari Lassiter. That was a quick counter right there. 15 seconds from the corner into the back of the net. So great play for the Galaxy, and they're up 1-0.
A nice quick counter by Galaxy 2. Like you said, Adam, to open up the scoring here at the Track and Field Stadium. A very exciting first half. And as we talked about, 9 of the 11 starters here tonight for G2 seeing first-team action this year.
Yeah, I think that experience is what's helping the Galaxy carry the day. They've dealt with the pressure from Oklahoma City. They were able to come back on a quick counter. You saw the great play offside the foot from Covarrubias. No-look pass from Mendiola like he's Gary Payton. And then finds Ari Lassiter, who puts it in. The Gold Puppy told me he wants to be a gold dog, and he's going to be one with finishes like that.
I like that. Obviously, he's got the pedigree to do just that. And it's just another beautiful Sunday evening under the lights in Carson, California, as the LA Galaxy 2 lead by a score of 1-0 over the OKC Energy FC. We're going to step aside and come back in a few moments. You're listening to USL on lagalaxy.com.
It's a short ride from your neighborhood to your naturehood. Find fun activities to do, like boating and biking, or camping and hiking, plus much more. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
Every day across America, excess food is gathered by a network of good people at local food banks, giving hope to millions of children who struggle with hunger. They've earned their wings, and you can too. Together, we can solve child hunger. Support Feeding America and your local food bank at feedingamerica.org.
Attendance numbers have been impressive, fan bases have been strengthened, and the newest club to join the USL has been announced. In a press conference, USL President Jake Edwards announced Fresno Football Club is set to join the league for the 2018 season.
It's great to finally be here, representing the league and our Chief Executive Officer, Alec Papadakis, as we welcome another fantastic professional soccer club into our league and a fantastic new community into our USL family. My great pleasure on behalf of Alec Papadakis and the USL family to officially welcome Fresno into the USL for the 2018 season.
Well, good morning, everybody. I'd like to start off by saying that the World Cup is coming next year, and so is Fresno Football Club. Good timing. When people come to a game, I'm hoping to pack this stadium out, that they're going to look forward to it, they're going to get behind the team. It's going to be a great thing for the city of Fresno.
Really need your support to make this work. I think that the turnout today has shown that the passion's there. I'm excited about it. Go FFC. Let's go.
Fans can find more information and reserve season tickets at FresnoFC.com. For USL Network, I'm Morgan Conklin.
I'm a retired school psychologist, and helping people was my thing.
I was very independent and thought I could take care of myself. I fell, and I had to have Meals on Wheels.
After my stroke, when Meals on Wheels started, I was on the other end of the stick, so to speak.
Meals on Wheels coming to my door as someone who's housebound, having someone check on me, assures me that I'm not forgotten.
Meals on Wheels has given me a mode of freedom that I wouldn't have otherwise.
We're the clients.
We are the clients.
We are the clients of Meals on Wheels.
America, let's do lunch.
1 in 6 seniors faces the threat of hunger, and millions more live in isolation. Drop off a hot meal and say a quick hello. Volunteer by donating your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org.
We are people down when the sun goes down. We are people down when the sun goes down. We are people down when the sun goes down. We are people down when the sun goes down. When the sun goes down.
Welcome back to Los Angeles, and at the Stubhub Center Track and Field Stadium, the LA Galaxy 2 lead the Oklahoma City Energy FC by a score of 1-0. Troy Barty alongside the insider Adam Serrano. And if you've been with us for the first 45, you know it was quite the entertaining half. Adam, what did you see there?
You know, I saw a very experienced LA Galaxy 2 team. They were able to deal with the pressure. They were able to find a goal. You know, absolutely beautiful play by Raul Mendiola. Clutch finish from Ari Lassiter. I mean, Hachi-Machi, that's exactly what you want to see.
And if you're just joining us, first team head coach, LA Galaxy head coach Ziggy Schmid was on the bench for that first 45 frame, and he must be pretty pleased with what he saw on the field.
Yeah, he has to be very excited about what he saw, particularly from players like Mendiola and Lassiter. You know, two players who are trying to find their way into the first team plans. He's got to like what he saw. I think from a defensive perspective, I was a big fan of Bradley Diallo. He was a vacuum out there, really clutch and shutting some plays down by Oklahoma City and doing very well.
And Oklahoma City looked like they were you couldn't get through that back line early, and then Galaxy little by little started to work them down, break them down.
Yeah, that's the quality you get when you have 9 players who have first team experience starting in a USL match. They were able to deal with that. They didn't get frustrated. They waited for their opportunity, and you know, what a chance it was. Like I said, you know, Raul Mendiola thinking he's Steph Curry out there with the dish, no look to Ari Lassiter, the goal puppy with the finish. Beautiful.
And the fans enjoying some halftime festivities here at the Track and Field Stadium. From the Oklahoma City perspective, Adam, you know, just missing that final product inside the box.
Yeah, if you're Jimmy Nielsen, I don't think you're upset by the way this is going. You had a couple golden opportunities, but Kempen came up big several times. So I think if they're able to keep doing what they've been doing, they had some success down the left side. They could find a goal. They've got a lot of talent. Jose Angulo, Miguel Gonzalez, Alex Dixon, and Anthony Wallace, who's playing very well so far. So the quality is there. They just haven't been able to find the back of the net. So we'll see how this goes.
Well, with all the first team experience, like we have mentioned, John Kempen leaning on his back four, who have helped bail him out a couple times. Kempen coming up big in his own right.
Yeah, Kempen, I think, has been phenomenal so far. I think that's what you expect from him. He's somebody that, you know, Ziggy Schmid has to feel like can press Brian Rowe, can press Clement Diop. He's going to be a starter in MLS one day. I'm telling you that right now. He's got the quality. He's plant-based. That's always good. You know, shout out to Baja, who's Sidic right there. But I think he's someone that's very talented, and he's shown it so far.
And again, when the first team coach is on the bench, you're obviously going to have that little extra fight tonight, and we've seen it so far. And Galaxy first team, one of the positions that maybe been most inconsistent all year is that goalkeeping position. So John Kempen really using this Galaxy 2 as an opportunity to impress the coach.
Yeah, he's going to have his opportunities. He's going to be able to be in training with Ziggy Schmid. He's going to be able to see him, and I think that we'll see if Ziggy comes out for the second half. I don't think he is, but he's going to have to like what he saw from John Kempen. He's a very talented young goalkeeper.
Speaking with Mike Munoz earlier before the game, he said the plan was for Ziggy to sit on the bench for the first 45, so don't think we'll be seeing him on the bench for the second. But very interesting talking to Mike Munoz about that relationship that dates back many years with Ziggy Schmid. He said it was very, you know, comfortable to having that relationship. They talked very openly about the strategy and the tactical idea that both of them have, and Ziggy telling Mike a couple positions he would like to see filled tonight.
Yeah, you know, the former University of California Golden Bear, Mike Munoz, is a very, very wise coach. He's someone that's coming up in the coaching ranks, so I think it's perfect for him to share his opinions with the winningest coach in MLS history, in Ziggy Schmidt. So I think that I'm excited to see what those two can build together. The Galaxy have said they want to kind of bring in some of that youth product, bring in some of that homegrown product, and mix it with some of the best players from across the world. So it's a big project for Mike Munoz to have, and I think they're in good straits.
And both these teams riding a 2-game unbeaten streak as we are underway in the second half from the Stubhub Center Track and Field Stadium, where the Galaxy 2 look to protect their 1-0 lead over the Oklahoma City Energy FC as Diallo on the ball. Smith. Once again, Energy not showing that they're going to press terribly high from the onset in the second half. Villarreal comes back, grabs the ball off Diallo. Always nice playing with that goal cushion, Adam.
Yeah, it's very good for Mike Munoz's team. They're able to kind of figure things out. They're able to deal with some pressure, you know, find some spaces. They've lined up kind of the way they lined up to start this game. You got Justin Dillon up top with Bradford Jamison the fourth, who I like to call the most woke player in MLS, lining up right next to him. We'll see what Ivy and Dillon can create up top.
Covarrubias. Jamison, 1-on-2, loses out. Wallace went on 2 and the Galaxy went out. So some back and forth turnovers here from both teams. And the suspect pass by Barreal. Dixon makes the best of it.
Good little pressure by Mendiola there to kind of force Oklahoma City out of their comfort zone and cough up the ball back to the Galaxy. You know, John Kempen now with the ball. Very calm, cool, and collected. They got the 1-goal cushion. We'll see where this goes.
Diallo. You know, why not just pass it along that back line and take as much time as you need if OKC is going to drop off like they are?
Yeah, a real Simpson situation here. You got a center half passes to the midfield. Midfield holds it. But now here comes Oklahoma City, and we got a foul.
Mickey Daly thought the challenge was fair. Referee thought otherwise.
Step over.
Villarreal. Covarrubias. Back to Ariano, who pass doesn't quite make it to his target, but Gonzalez decides just to give it right back to the Galaxy too.
Yeah, we've seen Ariano make those kind of decisions in first-team games. He's got to get his passing a little bit better, a little bit cleaner. He's a young player, only 19 years old, the pride of Los Alamitos High. But, you know, we got to see him get a little bit cleaner. He's young still. He's got a ways to go, but it's a very good proving ground for him.
And fancy footwork from Bradford Jamison, fourth.
Exactly what you expect from IV right there. I mean, he's a real hype beast, and it was a real great play right there. I love to see him with the ball at his feet. He can really do anything. I've spoken to coaches from around the league and MLS, and they've said that he's got a lot of talent. He can do anything. He's got a real high ceiling.
Covarrubias over the top for Mendiola, going against Highland. Beautiful ball across, nice dummy for Dillon. Dillon on that left foot. Mickey Daly slides and blocks the Dillon shot. Good job by OKC dealing with that danger.
Yeah, maybe you want to see Dillon take a shot a little bit quicker there. You could see kind of the inexperience. You want to see him get that shot off a little bit faster, allowed Oklahoma City to react to that play and shut it down.
And now, Villarreal out left and across Across the 6, a little high for Lassiter. Highland clears the ball and the line step. Gonzalez looking to break with Dixon and Angulo. And very well cut out by Nathan Smith.
Much better from Galaxy 2. You saw Oklahoma City have so much success with that counter in the first half. They really managed it well, and they're on the break themselves.
Villarreal for Covarrubias, who's got a big leg. Mendiola outside the 18, looking to go 1v1 versus Daly. Finds it inside the Lassiter. Back out to Villarreal, who finds Lassiter once again. 1v1, gets on that left foot, and a nice shot, but blocked by Highland.
Galaxy 2 calling for the handball there, didn't get it.
Nor should they. A nice play by Highland, tucking his arms. Well defended. But as you can see, that OKC back line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, even 7 at times.
They're dropping way back right now. It looks like they're trying to stop the bleeding, but Galaxy 2 haven't been able to kind of find that space and carve them up yet in this half.
Here's Smith with some room. Mendiolo, 1v1 versus Highland, now 1v2. Nice ball in, back post, no one there. Good idea. Goal kick, OKC Energy.
Nice little shake and bake right there from Raul Mendiola. He's one of my favorite players to watch, I think, just because he's got so much energy. He can do anything with the ball at his feet. You know, when he was an academy player linked to big teams like Manchester City, you know, I'm sure you know that. You know, I'm the insider, but you're the OG insider. Ain't that right, Troy?
Oh, well, you're taking us back, Adam, but thank you for the shout out. The show this week inside the Galaxy is long forgotten, but thanks for the reminder. As OKC looks to press with Highland, he has Gonzalez on the left, and he finds him. Gonzalez plays a ball back outside the 18. Barrio with a beautiful shot inside the post that somehow does not go in. Galaxy 2 once again getting a break.
How did that not go in? You know, Barrio with a great idea, just kind of goes off the post there. Galaxy 2 bailed out. I can really feel Kempen's heart beating from all the way over here. That looked like a surefire goal.
And Barrio can't believe it himself.
Yeah, maybe a little bit poor from Jaime to kind of lose the ball there, but, you know, great shot by Barrio, but no dice.
Kempen feeling good about that, like he just was given one.
Yeah, I mean, that's a golden opportunity for Energy FC, but they can't cash in.
And play starting to get a little chippy on this near sideline in front of the two coaches. Mike Munoz, head coach of Galaxy 2, and Jimmy Nielsen, the head coach of OKC Energy FC. Two players with a lot of experience in their own right.
Yeah, both MLS players. You know, Jimmy Nielsen, MLS Cup champion, led Sporting Kansas City in that very, very cold night. Kansas City, you were there, Troy, when they beat Real Salt Lake and lifted the cup.
I was down on that sideline, and it was about 12 degrees, and the game went all 120 minutes in a penalty shootout, so it was a cold one. And OKC looking dangerous for Gonzalez. Beautiful ball over the top. And once again, cut out, blocked. Kempen and his defense doing what needs to be done.
I don't know the French word for vacuum, but Bradley Diallo has really come up big time and time again. You know, if Jiggy Schmidt is still here, he's going to have to like what he sees from Diallo as a center back. You know, he's got Yellow Van Dam suspended for the next 2 games, so Bradley Diallo has shown that he can maybe slide in there and do the business.
LA Galaxy first team has quite a bit of depth in that defense, but here you can see a beautiful ball over the top, and what a slide tackle block there.
Great last-ditch defending by Bradley Diallo. He's someone that the Galaxy are very high on. He's someone you're going to see more times this year for this Galaxy first team, and he's done fantastic so far in this game. That was an absolutely great play to deny a surefire chance.
John Kempen looking like he might have to buy his defense dinner tonight if they've cut out 4 last-ditch efforts that have been quite impressive tonight. Dylan working hard against Gonzalez. Plays it back. Andrews for Baril. Plays it out wide for Angulo. Wallace, like we mentioned before, a ton of experience and an MLS Cup winner, getting hacked on the ankle there by Mendiola.
I remember that cold night in Toronto when he lifted that MLS Cup. I mean, I'm a native Angelino. I don't think I've ever been that cold for a game. I think my fingers were frozen, but you know, his were cold too, but he lifted an MLS Cup.
And now, OKC looking to get behind that Galaxy defense. Ariano and Diallo doing well. Wallace. Baril. Mickey Daly, plenty of time and space, finds Highland on the left with that good left foot. And well done by Mendiola to get a block in.
Oklahoma City much better over the last 5 minutes, exactly like you'd expect. Galaxy 2 have the lead. It's natural to just kind of drop off a little bit, but here comes Justin Dillon on the break.
Nice job by Dillon and a tough tackle there. Borderline back pocket card, but referee elects to go with the shade of yellow.
Yeah, I can see that right there. Andrews coming in a little bit too hot on Bradford Jameson IV, who has to fix his hair after that play. As you can see, you know, a little bit of reckless challenge right there. Bradford leaves his feet. Easy decision right there for the yellow.
Glad injury was avoided there.
How about that hair from Bradford Jameson IV? I'd say he probably has the best hair in the Galaxy organization.
Okay.
Sure, Pedro might have something to say about that, but, you know.
Certainly not Yella Van Dam. Galaxy now on the left-hand side. A beautiful Sunday evening under the lights here in Carson. Galaxy fans being treated to the home team up a goal.
No place I'd rather be, Troy.
Can't argue that. Nice speed and footwork from Dixon, who looks for the streaking Angulo and couldn't find his target. And Dylan needs to be a little bit more aware of that offside line.
You're not going to get that play right there. I mean, smart decision by Kempin, but, you know, Dylan has to be better off his defender. Needs to make his run a little bit, timing a little bit better. Maybe you see a break there.
Good communication by Jameson and Dylan pressing the OKC defenders. Covarrubias, beautiful ball for Mendiola, who's got Dylan and Lassiter making runs in the box. Puts it on that left foot, looks for Dylan, back post, doesn't quite get there. Villarreal loses out on the second ball, and it's Baril who almost finds Angulo, but again, when you're shoulder to shoulder with the defender, it's pretty easy to tell where that offside line is. It's not much of an excuse for when that happens.
Almost a copy of the decision that happened with Dylan right there in the 2013 USL MVP gets denied.
Diallo. Bradford Jameson bottled up by 3 OKC Energy defenders. And now OKC looking to break down this G2 defense. As you see, 5 defenders for Los Dos. Dixon on that flank, cuts it inside, no one's there. Covarrubias slips on Baril's right foot, plays in Dixon on that right side, but a great job tracking back by Ari Lassiter.
Yes, smart move by Lassiter.
Fans, stay up to date on the latest USL news and information from around the league. Tune in to USL Coast to Coast with Mike Watts, Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern on Sirius XM FC Channel 85. Also, don't forget, Sirius XM FC will air the USL Game of the Week. Please check uslsoccer.com for dates and times. 60 minutes gone here at the Stubhub Center Track and Field Stadium, where Galaxy 2 lead OKC Energy by a score of 1-0. And here is Bradford Jameson on that right-hand side going against Mickey Daly. And Mickey Daly with the good defending.
Really picked Bradford's pocket right there. He had Ori Lassiter coming, making a great run from midfield, but he couldn't get the ball off.
Nice job by Smith, pressing Gonzalez. Highland with the long throw, searching for Gonzalez. And a back pass to Kempen, who handles it well.
We mentioned Smith earlier. Smith's someone I want to see kind of get a little bit better. He's had a lot of minutes with the first team in the first half of the season. Kind of saw his form dip a little bit, but he's trying to find his way in.
Nice ball from Wallace to Dixon. On that right-hand side, shoots over the crossbar. Once again, danger averted. Seems like OKC Energy aren't finding that good opportunity, Adam.
Yeah, I think credit to Josh Turnley with his defensive run. He was able to mark his guy out of that play, force Anthony Wallace to make a very poor decision with that shot.
Covarrubias, always looking to spray the ball long. Plays back for Ariano. Out wide for Turnley. And Galaxy will be more than content just passing it along this back line, eating up some of that precious time. Diallo, Covarrubias. Villarreal looking for Dillon over Mickey Daly's head. Dillon's going to get to it. He's got Lassiter cutting back. He finds him. Here comes Mendiolo, who plays back Lassiter, who goes for the fancy highlight pass, but not quite. Good idea, not quite.
Yeah, a little bit. You want to see the players be a little bit more selfish there. That was a little bit too fancy for me. You want to see our Lassiter shooting the ball. I don't want to see any back heels.
When it comes off, it looks great. When it doesn't, not so much. Nice ball on this left-hand side for Gonzalez, who's almost in on the keeper. Here comes Jameson to cut him off, and what a great job there by Bradford Jameson.
Good little offensive play right there. But Oklahoma City, with all the momentum right now, Galaxy 2 have to be a little bit more presence, and I think Robert Castellanos, rather, about to come into the game.
As this ball goes into the box, cleared away by Diallo. Ooh, dangerous from Dillon, but he wins out. He's 1v1 with the defender. Looks like a lot like last home game where he chipped the keeper from the same spot, but good defending there from OKC Energy. It's like they watched the highlights from last game, knowing that he was going to cut back, and they stayed right with him.
You could see that play kind of playing out in Justin Dillon's head like a dream, but it just couldn't come off. Oklahoma City bottles them all up, and here comes Castellanos.
Almost the exact situation how he scored against the Tulsa Roughnecks last time out. Robert Castellanos entering the game for Bradley Diallo in the 64th minute. Considering he played 30 minutes last night for the first team, puts in 64 good minutes tonight. Just an impressive 2 days from Diallo.
My man of the match, as LA Galaxy social media ace Joe Setley told me his name is Lavide. That's Lavide. That's a vacuum in French. He absolutely bottled Oklahoma City up. Great shift for Diallo.
And Kempen, enough reason for concern as Baril is going to play it out wide for Dixon. Back to Baril. Galaxy all step together. Well done holding that high line along the 18. Good communication there between Smith and Robert Castellanos, who just entered the match. Long ball down the left-hand side for Lassiter, not quite. And we have an OKC throw-in. 20 minutes gone in this second half. Adam, what have you seen thus far?
You know, you're seeing Oklahoma City, have the momentum. They should be doing a little bit better in the final third. They've had the ball a lot. Here we go on the break.
Nice ball through from Barrio, finds Angulo, who is waiting on his teammates to arrive. They have, but good defending once again by Ariano. And Dixon puts in a cross that's beyond everybody. And Galaxy have no problems handling this attack.
That's been the story of the second half right there in one sequence. I mean, the Galaxy have kind of given up possession at times. Oklahoma City's looked dangerous, but they just haven't had anything in the final third, and the Galaxy defense has been able to bottle them up. So you're not really seeing much. Jimmy Nielsen's going to have to go to his subs bench pretty soon to look for some spark.
Whether it's been the final pass or the final shot, OKC Energy FC has struggled with it. In the final third, that is. Here's Angulo, who's not happy with somebody, not quite sure who. Kempen clears it away. And once it... Nike is a proud partner of the USL. Follow at Nike Soccer on Twitter for all the latest Nike Soccer information. 67th minute here from the Stubhub Center Track and Field Stadium alongside the insider, Adam Serrano. I'm Troy Barty. And Galaxy 2 hold that 1-0 advantage. And right now, just kind of weathering the storm these last 5 minutes.
Oklahoma City really knocking on the door. Mike Munoz's team wants to see his team get a second goal. Otherwise, Oklahoma City's really in this game, and we could have a tie matchup. But they're holding well right now and doing all they have to do to keep the 0.
Galaxy 2, 1-6-2 at home. Haven't won since that opening match against Vancouver 2. A nice ball in for Gonzalez, but well defended there by Smith. Great job using his body to shield him away from the ball.
That's what made Nathan Smith such a good defender in USL last season, and I think made him a prospect to come up to the MLS ranks. He's going to want to see more of that as the year goes on, more of that in training, and maybe he'll get some more minutes with the first team.
Villarreal. Playing around with it in the back, conservatively. No reason to force the issue with that 1-goal advantage, but Galaxy 2 certainly searching for that second goal as Mendiola is offsides on the right-hand side.
Ethan Zubak getting ready to come in for LA Galaxy 2. He has had a little bit of a tough time finding the back of the net recently. But here he comes in for Bradford Jamison IV, who's had a very solid game, playing up top, playing out wide. Also saw some minutes against Seattle Sounders FC last week, so kind of smart decision for Mike Munoz to go with the young kid, see what he can do.
And that combination of Dylan and Zubak has been very dangerous this year, Adam.
Yeah, Zubak having an interesting season so far. Just got ranked 3rd in USL Soccer's 20 under 20. He hasn't scored since April 15th, however, after starting the season very hot, so he's looking to get things going.
Dylan lays it off. Villarreal out wide to Lasser, who cuts in. Now Mendiola cuts in himself. 1-2 from Lassiter. Ooh, dangerous slide there by Mendiola. Gets all ball. However, cleats could have been showing. Referee wants to keep this game under control.
You know, I get that decision and I don't get it. I mean, he got the ball, but a little bit too hard right there from Weto. I mean, coming in a little bit tough there.
And to OKC Energy FC's credit, you see a guy coming 100 miles an hour showing his studs. Probably a challenge you don't want to go into, Adam.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. It really kind of ruined some nice combination play. Mendiola looking a little bit frustrated after that call, and you know what? I think rightfully so.
And a little scuffle in the center circle between Wallace and Mendiola. Looks like he's still, like you said, frustrated and taking out his frustrations on Wallace.
Yeah, I mean, he feels like he got all ball, but Mendiola's going to have to keep his composure right now. Mike Munoz can't afford to lose him. He's been very instrumental in this game. He's going to have to wise up and keep things together.
And the Galaxy, too, have had that 2-week break. Dating on, you know, they had that shellacking in Reno, but since then they are unbeaten. And Mike Munoz said earlier he was very proud and pleased with the way his team have bounced back and shown their character. A good ball out wide for Dixon. And a beautiful ball over the top there. 1v1 on the left-hand side. Lassiter, first times it, little wide of goal, and hits his teammate who's offside. OKC Energy regain possession.
Yeah, I think I want to see Zubak maybe take on his defender, you know, get the shot off. A little bit too unselfish there. Like I said, trying to be a little bit too cute, and they're paying the price, keeping Oklahoma City in this game.
72nd minute, LA Galaxy 2-1, Oklahoma City Energy FC 0. Adam Serrano sitting alongside me, calling the action here tonight. Just another beautiful Southern California summer night under the lights, Adam. Can't beat it.
As Little Rob said, summer nights are the best nights.
Well, stolen there by Mendiola. As he has Zubak on the right, he's 1v3, loses out. In that situation, you like to see him maybe pull it back or play it out wide. And Dixon right back the other way. Fires that left foot, takes a deflection, but Kempen keeps it in.
The crowd starting to get into this one as they can feel Oklahoma City with a little bit of momentum. Jimmy Nielsen about to go to the bench and bring on former Seattle Sounder, Andy Craven.
Lassiter out wide. Zubak cuts it in for Lassiter, who plays it right back to him. Beautiful 1-2 onto his right foot, but a nice challenge by big Mickey Daly to block the shot.
Clutch defending right there by Oklahoma City. And that was a surefire chance there for Zubak, but what you want to see from Mickey Daly.
And Nathan Smith commits the foul right in front of Mike Munoz, and here you see the beautiful 1-2.
Yeah, great run by there, but Mickey Daly is there, makes the stop.
And as you mentioned, Andy Craven comes in the 74th minute for Dixon. And that's Alex Dixon, if you're keeping track at home. Richard Dixon still on that right-hand side as he gets the ball. Wallace, Daly. Wallace, plenty of time for Dixon. Baril looks to find Craven. on that right-hand side, who cuts in and very nearly draws the penalty, and does. A bit of a lazy challenge. OKC Energy take advantage of the sloppy play, Adam.
Yeah, the Galaxy have kind of been leaving rooms for OKC to get back into this game, and then, you know, Ari Lassiter leaves the peg in just a little bit too long, and Andy Craven, the veteran, is able to, now we see it right here, kind of a lazy challenge, leaves no doubt right there.
He drew the penalty, just substituted on, drew the penalty, and now taking the shot. John Kempen making himself big. And the kick is in the back of the net. Oklahoma City Energy FC tie this game 1-1 in the 75th minute as the substitution Craven makes an immediate impact.
You know, nothing Kempen could do right there. Expertly taken by Andy Craven from the expertly taken PK by the veteran. Nothing you can do. Kempen guessed right, couldn't do it.
If you're Jimmy Nielsen, you have to be more than pleased with that substitution, considering within just a couple minutes he draws a penalty and then scores it. 1-1 here from the Stubhub Center Track and Field Stadium. Galaxy 2-1, Oklahoma City Energy 1. Okay, how will G2 respond?
Be very interesting to see how they respond to this one. I mean, I think you can see the tired legs getting to them. You can see a little bit kind of taking their foot off the pedal has allowed Oklahoma City to get back into this match. They got to show a little bit more industry, a little bit more energy from this team. No pun intended there, but the Galaxy have to do something to get back in. Might want to see Adrian Vera come in. I mean, Vera's been fantastic for LA Galaxy 2 over the last couple weeks. He's got 5 goals and 1 assist. I think he's got to be the last weapon in the back pocket of Mike Munoz.
And a nice option to have. Looked very dangerous in his last outing. Baril, center of the field, finds Craven, who's running at the defense once again, and Gulo swings it wide for Gonzalez. Gets all the way to the back post, but cannot connect with Dixon. Good idea, but unlucky for OKC. All USL matches are available live, free, and in HD on YouTube. Follow the action on the USL YouTube channel. 78th minute here from the Stubhub Center Track and Field Stadium. LA Galaxy 2 and Oklahoma City Energy FC are tied 1-1. Adam, and what do you want to see from the Galaxy 2 side in these last 12 minutes or so?
Like I said earlier, they need to be a little bit more patient on the ball. They've been giving away a little bit possession, a little bit too cheaply at times. It's allowed Oklahoma City to have, you know, some breaks, allow them to get some corner attacks, and you're not really seeing the intelligence. But here we go, great ball on the top to Mendiola.
Mendiola on that right-hand side versus Highland. Looks to get around him, but nice defending by Kyle Highland. They give it right back, and there's Mendiola, who had it on the right foot but wanted to put it back on his left, and the wrong decision.
Yeah, Mendiola left scratching his head literally on that play. He had a real opportunity to put the ball in the back of the net, but made the wrong decision.
Zuback, that left-hand side, Turnley swings it in, looking for Dylan. Villarreal, nice chip over the top, but well read by Cody Lorendi, coming off his line and gathering that up.
Nothing's getting away from that beard. He's able to come out there, make the play. And the chant from the crowd is, "We want pizza," the Papa John's giveaway if the Galaxy to get the victory. They want to see Mike Munoz's team get the win.
rightfully so. They haven't seen one here at the Track and Field Stadium since March 25th. As Baril finds Gonzalez, who hits his own player, Craven, right in the face, who's offside. Insult to injury for Oklahoma City on that sequence.
Mike Moon, or rather Andy Craven, kind of really getting involved in anything right there. My mistake. You get pizza if you score 2 goals, not if the team wins. So there you go.
Well, still over 10 minutes for Galaxy 2 to not only come away with the victory, but earn their fans some food. Smith. Villarreal from Mendiola, who takes a knock from Daly that seemed pretty intentional. Lucky to escape the book. LA Galaxy fans, see the future of your LA Galaxy when Ethan Zubak, Justin Dillon, Miguel Aguilar, and Los Dos take on OC Soccer Club on August 2nd at 7:30 p.m. Fans can save money by purchasing their Los Dos tickets in advance online at lagalaxy.com/TWO. 81st minute. Galaxy with a opportunity here to send the ball into the box. We'll see if one of the big guys can get on the end of it.
Look for Justin Dillon on this play. Jaime Villarreal to take the free kick. We got a sub from Oklahoma City. Daniel Gonzalez coming in, replacing Jose Baril.
The brother of Miguel Gonzalez. And here's the kick right into Cody Lorendi, who plays a quick ball to the right. And OKC have to play it back. Highland on the left side. Highland. Wallace, Craven. Gonzalez to Angulo, who fires off the left foot. And a nice stop there by Robert Castellanos.
Nice defending there by Castellanos. The Atlas product from Mexico, the pride of Palmdale, coming up big with that play.
And a concerning corner for John Kempen as we're in the 83rd minute. In swing corner oncoming. And the kick kicks away, and it's a good cross and dealt with well by Covarrubias. Cleared all the way out for an OKC throw-in. Here's Craven, looking very shifty in the box. Puts a beautiful ball in to the 6, and here comes Daly. Reckless challenge. Looked like it was head-to-head, or maybe not. Way to bounce back up. Show some toughness there by Castellanos as he got pummeled by Daly.
I mean, Troy, have you ever met somebody? You met somebody from Palmdale? They're tough. I mean, Robert Castellanos, Mickey Daly trying to clean him out. I mean, the Chargers are going to be playing on the big field, not on this field. I mean, that was a huge challenge right there.
Mickey Daly not holding back whatsoever. Potentially lucky to, again, escape the yellow card. It's 2 stern tackles from him in the last 10 minutes. 84th minute, Galaxy searching for the winner. OKC starting to drop back, maybe happy with that away point, Adam.
Yeah, they haven't had much success away from Oklahoma this year. Just a 1-6-3 record away, so should be a very positive result for Jimmy Nielsen's team.
And out wide left, Lassiter sends it in, too high for everyone, but falls to Mendiola. Is blocked by Highland. Nice volley attempt. 5 defenders across that back line for the Energy. As Lorendi slows things down in no hurry.
I like that idea from Mendiola. Just sort of took it first time you know, tried to beat him with that quick shot, but tough play by the defender, who's able to be there and stop the danger.
And Ariano winning out against Angulo. Very strong aerial ability there. Mendiola on this right-hand side. Finds Villarreal, heavy touch, leads to a bad pass. Daly to Wallace, finds Gonzalez.
Mike Munoz about to go to his bench, and it looks like Rio Fuji about to come into game.
OKC turns it over, as do Galaxy 2. Justin Dillon dropping back, putting pressure on Wallace. The ball gets played out wide to Dixon. And OKC here now looking dangerous, and a very audacious effort from about 40.
What did Michael Scott say? You miss all the chances that you don't take, quoting Wayne Gretzky right there. So I mean, you got to take the shot, I suppose.
I suppose, Adam. I don't think Jimmy Nielsen would agree, as that's just possession squandered with only 5 minutes to go. Every possession is important. Nice flick on for Dillon. Larendi. Ooh, nice Cruyff there to get out of danger from the goalkeeper.
Great handles there. Reminds me of another famous bearded fellow, James Harden.
Out wide for Smith, who's had a very steady game. Everyone along really the back line has been steady this evening for Galaxy 2. Giving up the goal, of course, from the Lassiter foul inside the box, and Craven converting the penalty. It was a 41st minute goal from Lassiter, and that's how we got here in the 87th minute, 1-1 from the Stubhub Center Track and Field Stadium. Alongside the insider Adam Serrano, I'm Troy Barty, and we have an exciting 5 minutes and some change left for you. As Villarreal looks for Dillon, who's relentless trying to win the ball but cannot. That was Zubak, excuse me.
Maybe a little bit reckless there from Zubak. I mean, making that challenge. Really wants to start to light a fire, but you got to be a little bit smarter with your possession.
And coming off suspension, you would think he would play it a little bit more safe. Out wide, right for Dixon. Ball across the box, well cut out there by Castellanos.
Castellanos has really played well since he's come on for Diallo. Really showing himself very well for Mike Munoz.
Wallace. OKC Energy FC throwing numbers forward right now, looking for that winner. 88th minute, left side, Highland plays it in to Gonzalez, who was pretty wide open, and he earns himself a corner with only a couple minutes remaining. Looks like Oklahoma City going to make a substitution, as Miguel Gonzalez will come out for Luis Martinez.
Get a little hug from Jimmy Nielsen right there. The Puma giving his sign of approval. Big set piece chance for OKC right now. See if they can nip that goal at the end. Game starting to wind down. Really nervy moment here for Los Dos.
And it's not uncommon to make that substitution on your own corner, as long as it's not a defensive corner. And the substitution will, in fact, take the corner. Looks like it will be a right foot in-swinging ball for Kempen. Lots of numbers in front of Kempen inside his 6. Going to have some traffic to work through. And a nice ball to the back post, headed down. OKC Energy trying to claim handball, but they earn themselves yet another corner in the dying moments of this game. 90th minute.
Really all hands on deck right now for Galaxy 2. This is a huge chance for Oklahoma City. Nearly found the back of the net on that last corner, and here we go again.
The outswinging corner this time. Looks for Daly. Swung back out for Martinez, and a good looking effort by Angulo. Had a free header. It looks like, nope, out for a goal kick and a substitution.
Justin Dillon coming off. You know, he's had a very uneven game so far. Haven't really seen a lot of the attacking prowess that we saw over the last few games, and he's going to be replaced by Rio Fuji. You know, Mike Munoz wanting to kind of see this game out. You can tell that he wants that point. He wants to extend this unbeaten run for Galaxy 2. That'll be very big for this young team. So Rio Fuji, a very steady midfielder coming in to see this one out.
And it'll be interesting if Lassiter pushes up top there with Zubak, or looks like you're right there. Want to get out of here with that point and have their first 3-game unbeaten streak of the year. And some dangerous moments, and a back heel by Craven. Kempen will gladly take that, as we have only about 90 seconds remaining in stoppage time.
Seeing this one out right now. Smart play, trying to keep things very steady, not lose possession. Got the ball around, try to close this one out, extend that unbeaten streak. It's not pizza, but I mean, it's pretty good.
Covarrubias been absolutely solid in the middle of the field tonight.
Yeah, Cova's been very strong against his old team, but here come Oklahoma City. They're trying to push for that second victory away from Oklahoma. Here they come.
Gonzalez wide for Anthony Dixon. Mickey Daly. OKC sending it. Beautiful ball for Dixon. He found him perfectly. Almost goes out for a goal kick, but a cross cut out once again by Galaxy 2 defense.
Oklahoma City continuing to press. They're trying to find that goal, being very patient right now. Need to show a little bit more urgency.
Highland. And a foul off the ball on Martinez. Galaxy 2 kick.
That should just about do it, I feel. I mean, it's been an interesting game for Galaxy 2, but if they can get a point out of this one, I think that's a step in the right direction.
3 games unbeaten is impressive, especially when you haven't done it yet this year.
Yeah, it's been a very young team. We'll see if they can, you know, make a playoff push, but I think that 3 games unbeaten is a step in the right direction. It's a building block, but Oklahoma City is not done yet.
Don't want to speak too soon, so well, there it is. Daniel Radford puts the whistle to the mouth, and that's it here from the Stubhub Center Track and Field Stadium. LA Galaxy 2-1, Oklahoma City Energy FC 1. Adam, your thoughts on tonight's match?
You know, it's not 3 points, but I think it's a very professional performance by Galaxy 2. You know, they were unlucky. You know, it's a real tale of 2 halves there for Ari Lassiter. He scores the goal, but then makes kind of the tough play to give up that penalty kick, and Andy Craven makes Galaxy 2 pay. So he's beating himself up right now, but I think that this is a step in the right direction for Los Dos. And in the first half, you know, Ziggy Schmidt saw a lot of good things from a lot of players. You know, Bradley Diallo, Ari Lassiter, Raul Mendiola among them.
And keep it here as we're going to step out for a quick second. When we come back, we'll take a look at the highlights of this 1-1 match from Stubhub Center Track and Field Stadium, where it's LA Galaxy 2-1, Oklahoma City Energy FC 1. Keep it here on LAGalaxy.com.
I'm Hugo Ariano. I'm a center back, outside back, and I was born in La Palma, California. It was Jersey Shore. I don't know. I like watching a lot of drama, so, you know, that was good enough for me, I guess. A cat? I mean, all they do is sleep, so, I mean, that'd be pretty chill. Biggest pet peeve? When people put ketchup all over their fries, like on top of them and not like dip them. I hate that. Probably Spider-Man. Who wouldn't want to be flying around in webs all over the city, saving everybody? The little purple devil guy that like smiles like weird. Like, I don't know. I'd probably be Chris Martin from Coldplay. I don't know. I'd always want to be like a musician, like, kind of like having that as an occupation, just working, you know, having fans like yell at you while you sing, and I don't know. That seems like a pretty cool atmosphere I'd want to experience.
Welcome back to the Stubhub Center Track and Field Stadium, where you watch the LA Galaxy 2 draw 1-1 with Oklahoma City Energy FC on a beautiful Sunday evening under the lights. Adam, it's not 3 points, it's not pizza, but it's 3 games unbeaten for Galaxy 2, and Mike Munoz has to be happy.
Yeah, it's a building block for this team. It's something to build upon. You know, they're unbeaten since that shellacking in Reno, and I think that after that game you thought maybe, you know, who knows what happens with this Galaxy 2 season, but they've really kind of turned things together. You saw a real professional performance. You saw some good showings from some younger guys, and you saw the veterans kind of step up and lead the way. So, you know, it's not pizza. Not 3 points, but it's something.
And Mike Munoz said earlier tonight that, you know, they really wanted to focus on the second half of the season and make that push, that playoff push. And with many games still remaining, that is still very much in his sights.
Yeah, definitely. I think that this team has the talent. We've seen a lot of young players play for this team. They've made progress. It's tough to give away this game on a penalty kick like Ari Lassiter gave up, but I think it's something to move forward upon.
And as we take a look at these highlights from this evening, it was action, really end-to-end stuff for most of this game. As you see Justin Dillon's attempt there go over the crossbar early in the game.
Dillon's been so good so far, really couldn't get it right there.
And here's another great stop from Kempen and the Galaxy 2 defense.
Yeah, John Kempen really doing everything he could. And then right here we've got Ari Lassiter's goal. Brilliant finish by the goal puppy, set up by a great couple passes by Covarrubias and Mendiola. Scored that one. And then here we have Kempen, you know, very lucky off that shot, you know, got saved. And here we go, Galaxy 2 once again. Zubac needs to be a little bit better on that play. You know, Galaxy had the chances but couldn't cash in. And then finally, that Craven goal off the Ari Lassiter foul. Unlucky from Lostos. You know, they had the opportunities, but they just couldn't put Oklahoma City away. You always felt like the team that scored the second goal was going to get the winner. But, you know, they can't do it. And I think, though, it's still a step in the right direction for Mike Munoz and his team.
And it has to be frustrating for Ari Lassiter scoring that goal and then, you know, basically being the reason that the opposition scored. But nonetheless, 1-1, you know, something to build on for everyone.
Yeah, it really was. We see Munoz kind of get his team together right there. I think that It's something to build upon for Galaxy 2. They want to start to move up these standings in Oklahoma City. They've had some tough times away from Oklahoma, but they're moving forward. You saw them get that goal. Andy Craven, I mean, with we want to call it man of the match? Should we call it a man of the match? Maybe that's a little bit too harsh, but I mean, in 2 minutes, sets up a PK and then scores it. So great performance there. And we saw a lot of good showings, from Bradley Diallo to Ari Lassiter, who's going to kick himself, but Raul Mendiola, Justin Dillon had some moments, so something for everybody tonight.
A good job by this Galaxy 2 defense, bottling up Angulo and Gonzalez and Dixon. Very neat and tidy in the back as these teams share the points here tonight in Carson. It's been fun USL action on this Sunday night. Adam, nice sitting alongside you, buddy. And from Carson, Stubhub Center Track and Field Stadium, for Adam Serrano, I'm Troy Barty. Thanks for listening as it's 1-1 LA Galaxy 2 and Oklahoma City Energy FC share the points in Carson. We'll see you next time.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League may not be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the express written consent from the United Soccer League.